Hello, I'm Councillor Sarah Dyke. I'm the portfolio holder for Environment at South Somerset District Council. In May 2019, we formally recognised a climate and ecological emergency, and in October of that year, we adopted an environment strategy that set out ambitious targets to protect and conserve the environment and ecology. We set up an internal community of practice to facilitate the rollout of the strategy across the organisation, a network of champions representing South Somerset District Council's service areas. We supported the production of the county-wide Somerset Climate Emergency Strategy and the County Electric Vehicle Charging Strategy. We have committed to be carbon zero by 2030, reducing our carbon emissions across our own operations and land holdings, and this aligns to our council joining the UK 100 network. To reach net zero by 2030, we must reduce carbon emissions by 10% year on year. The environment is a key area of focus within our council plan and is already embedded as a priority project that sets targets to keep South Somerset clean, green and attractive, with targeted improvements where we have identified them. As we move into a new year delivering our environmental strategy, I have been working with the South Somerset District Council Environment team and the wider environment community of practice to shape a new action plan for this forthcoming year. In a nutshell, we want to enhance and restore our little bit of Somerset and leave it in a better state than when we found it. Creating this new Environment Action Plan gave us the opportunity to reflect on what has already been achieved to date, and it is an impressive list. Take a look at some of the highlights. There were too many to showcase them all, but I hope that this gives you a snapshot of some of the great work that has been delivered so far.
Part of our environment strategy is to get our own house in order. An energy audit was conducted by ENGIE, and decarbonisation works are planned for our highest energy use buildings. We've invested in battery energy storage sites near Taunton and Fareham. These store renewable energy, reducing energy wastage, and returns unused energy to the national grid. SSDC have also switched to a new renewable energy tariff. The new Chard Leisure Centre is fitted with PV solar panels and an electrolytic chlorinator for the pool. Using table salt instead of chlorine to keep the pool sterilised, this chlorine alternative is better for health of the staff, swimmers and longevity of swimming costumes, and it's also much kinder to the swimmer's skin and lungs. The 4 district councils work together with the Centre for Sustainable Energy to secure funding to deliver energy efficiency improvements for park homes across Somerset. Funding was provided by the Department for Business, Energy and Industrial Strategy. A thermal imaging camera lending scheme was funded and established in Area East. This project has received extensive BBC TV and radio coverage, and as such has made thermal imaging information one of the most popular pages on our environment website. We're working on an electric vehicle charging infrastructure, and 3 rapid chargers have been installed at Ilchester, Ilminster and Wincanton. This was funded by Highways England. 27 more charging points are planned across SSDC sites as part of the Devon-Deletti project partnership. We have a new electric street cleaning vehicle in Yeovil, and are test driving other vehicles and battery-powered tools, so we're ready to switch when it's time to replace them. We're trialling the Department for Transport e-scooter trial, which started in autumn 2020 and is expected to end this autumn.
Right. Everybody enjoy your ride on your scooter.
We're planting trees and creating new woodland. Since the adoption of the environment strategy, we have enabled the planting of approximately 14,000 trees, with 9,300 trees on SSDC land and a further 4,660 within the community. A new tree canopy cover report for South Somerset, Yeovil and the market towns will help to inform future policies and strategies to increase canopy cover. Over 3,000 trees have been planted at Yeovil Recreation Centre as part of their sustainable land management. Along with this, new mowing routines will leave room for wildlife to prosper. Through the Urban Tree Challenge Fund, 900 trees have been planted into Chard and Martock. Woodland has been extended and hedges improved at our country parks, including extending the woodland at Wyndham Hill, Yeovil and Hedgerows at Chard. Ham Hill hosted a community tree planting day where local people came and planted 750 trees. SSDC supported the launch of the LNP, the Local Nature Partnership, which aims to develop a more resilient district against the impacts of climate change and species decline. The LNP acts as the natural environment workstream for the county-wide strategy. We trialled changes to the way we manage the green spaces under our control through No Mow, which involve reducing the mowing regime and developing wildflower verges on selected areas of SSDC managed land. This is now being rolled out across the district.
By allowing the flowers to bloom and species prosper across certain council-owned spaces, it will ensure those areas provide a vital source of sustenance for our pollinators and create new habitat for many species. We hope you'll notice a greater variety of flowers popping up in your community over the next few seasons in these no-mow areas.
Look at the difference that no-mow makes. Conservation habitats have been improved to protect and enhance opportunities for skylarks and the rare Shrill Carder bee at Ham Hill. We are continually engaging with our community. We now have a network of local parish environment champions of 70 members and growing, pushing forward local environment projects through sharing knowledge, skills and resources. We've hosted environment events including energy saving, recycle more, no mow, a recent visit to Wyke Farms to look at their flagship anaerobic digester, and hedge laying skills were demonstrated at Ham Hill, where champions got to have a hands-on experience. Our parish giveaways have seen over 3,000 trees in the ground, and our current parish wildflower seed giveaway has been well received, with 30 applications for wildflower projects across the district. We provide information and resource packs to parishes, the latest one being a new biodiversity advice pack launching this week. The South Somerset District Council Community Grant Scheme has funded nearly £22,000 towards local environment projects, including energy-saving improvements at West Coker Memorial Hall, a grant towards the installation of solar panels at Barrington Football Club, a grant towards the purchase of Curry Woods at Curry Rivel, and funding towards the Fern Animal Sanctuary project to reintroduce water voles. Our popular monthly environment newsletter, Get Sussed, is a key element of our communication plan. It informs SSDC staff, members and community networks about all things linked to our environment strategy. Circulation is now over 800, as well as being widely shared through social media and parish news, including overseas. Its format is also being used as a best practice by other local authorities, and other councils are subscribing to read it. We receive regular positive feedback from readers, which is really encouraging. We've launched our own bespoke website, maintained by the team to provide a destination place for SSDC and community environment news. Visit southsomersetenvironment.co.uk. To support local businesses to help them reduce their carbon footprint, our economic development and environment teams collaborate to support local businesses to implement carbon reduction and ecology actions to their ways of working. Staff engagement is key. 23 staff and our environment portfolio holder have completed carbon literacy training. This training is being cascaded and rolled out to all staff. Our environment strategy strongly focuses on recycling, but the problem of litter seriously impacts the environment. More and more residents are borrowing litter picking kits from our Loughton depot. Last year, 21 groups used equipment for 35 litter picking events, which involved 370 people litter picking. Our locality team have launched a new Bin It Bug logo, achieved via Children's Playdays competition last year. They conduct regular litter and dogfouling patrols in collaboration with parish councils and have active engagement with dog walkers. We took the step to remove bins from Ham Hill and asked visitors to take their litter home. Was it a success?
Yes, it has been a success. So in 2018, we basically used to generate about 8.5 tonnes of litter, and 3 years later that's down to about 1.5 tonnes, so it's been a great success.
Thank you for watching. The new Environment Action Plan has been agreed and we'll be sharing it with you very soon. The clock is ticking, so let's all keep working together to be carbon zero by 2030.